Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here back with the Class 48, number 3 on the old railroad, and we are loaded up with beams. Going to be heading up to the iron mine for the first time, so we did just turn around and load it up with beams. Probably should have gone the mixed road, but we're going to just take them up in two different chunks. First time up the track, so wanted to keep it kind of somewhat simple, and we're just going to see how this all works. Test run, first run, have no idea how it's going to go, so we're just going to give it a shot is today's deal. We did get the track laid up there. It was laying track with one of the guys this morning, and Zach turned around and ended up bringing the track down from the ironworks. Not sure how much we'll get done in this video, but we are going to be heading on up the track. So we did get up to the ironworks and then down from ironworks to the smelter. So we do have a track. In fact, the one that comes down from the ironworks to the smelter, again, Zach laid that, and I haven't even looked at the whole thing. I saw part of what he did, but it's going to be a surprise to me what's there, because I haven't seen, I don't know. I haven't seen at least 3/4 of the run that I can say. I've seen the end where it runs down to the smelter. The rest I haven't even really seen. So we'll see how that goes. Should be interesting. Unknown rail. Unseen, untested, and who knows how it's all going to go. Figure this one going up the grade is a little bit much for Betsy, so it did turn around and switch over to the Class 48 for this run. And I just don't see Betsy taking 8 cars up, most of the run up the hill to the iron mine is going to be 2.5%. There is a little bit of 3%, but most of it's 2.5%. But I still think it's just too much weight for Betsy. So 48 was the local of choice here, and we'll just have to kind of see how things go. Hopefully we got all the trees. Never know, but we are going to have to actually keep an eye forward for trees and that kind of thing, because who knows. And then Zach's side of the run is going to be unknown to me, so I know he said he got it down at a pretty decent grade without anything over. I think he said he was in the 2.5%, 3.5%, 2.5 or 3.5% range maybe. So shouldn't be too much of a problem there. And then that'll provide for a little bit of a different run and something I myself haven't even seen. So probably gonna have to give it a little bit of extra juice here. Don't anticipate any problems with the 48. Pretty good workhorse. This could be a problem spot right up here, because this part got a little bit janky. Everything stayed fine. A little bit of a more followy the mountain there. Did turn around and go with the new bridges across here. Snap, snap, snap. Made it nice and easy. So that works out. Definitely does look, I don't know, looks different. I like the look of it, so that worked out pretty good. That tree's pretty close. Looks like we got by. Tried to keep it away from the rocks and whatnot, so moving on up the hill. This should just be a pretty nice, easy, fairly gentle run. I mean, this is all really just 2.5%. I don't think we actually didn't end up going really over 2.5% on this one, so Makes it nice and simple, kept everything simple, still haven't really put in any yards or holding, which we definitely have to do. Probably end up with some of that down at the smelter, I think is going to be the place for most of our holding. Everything here just went nice and smooth. A lot of big bridge work. Did go with the iron bridge, but we're on the way to the iron mine, steel bridge, whatever, but so that all makes sense. At least as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Pretty direct, but it works out nice. Didn't take too long to lay or anything else. This track actually came together pretty easily. I think the big trick of this one's wrapping around that mountain down at the bottom there, coming out of the where the track actually splits off. I think is probably the trickiest part of this run. Normally we end up way over here off to the right. We come back to land way over there. This time a little different, but no big plans for like holding yards or anything like that up here. So we just had to get to the drop and keep it decent. Did put the telegraph booth there in the corner. So we'll have that. Alright, let's get that woad. We actually want to get this stuff delivered up here though, so might not just be a clear run and dump on this one today, because I do actually want to get these to the dock and not throw a bunch of them on the ground. Getting the iron mine started, it's going to be big in the money-making department for this railroad, that's for sure. It's always been my opinion that's really where you kind of start making your money for the big locos and rolling stock. Keep her coming. Oh, it's just gonna run out of roll. So, alright, we'll bump that forward just a bit. Swing this back. Might as well just actually hit these ones at the dock. We don't need to be rolling by. Alright, bam. And bam. No more dumping at the depot. Won't be making depot runs now for a while, so this is definitely a tree that needs to go. Wasn't totally sure. Wanted to make sure we got the loads up here. Only cut down what we need, so I think we'll leave that one there. Telegraph booth would probably leave right there. We'll call that. I did turn around and change the time frame, so we are just kind of actually holding at the same time. I took down the day animation off. No point in looking at a track when we are not in, you know, daylight. It's kind of a pain to see it all in the dark. So first run and all, not sure I wanted to be clipping trees. So now we'll kind of take off. Now again, this was not laid by me, so I haven't seen this. I ran the track I think up to like here, and then that was it. So everything from here down is an absolute unknown. I haven't seen it until we get down to the smelter. That part I saw, so here we go. Zach's run. It's awfully nice. He kind of came in and laid this while I was loading up the old train and getting it ready to come on up here, so, and finishing up the other side. So that all got in. Zach has right about the same amount of time in the game that I do, so I pretty much trust his track laying. And I wouldn't anticipate that we're going to have too many problems. At any rate. I think he kept it pretty steady, not a heck of a lot of up and down, which will keep it nice and smooth. Nice little stone wall in there. Alright. Chill that down. Oh, so he did bypass the chute. Didn't send it down through the old S-bends that are over here. That would explain how he kept the grade. Got it. Alright. That being the wild S-bend turn right in there. Use that plenty of times. So this will probably end up being an up and down run. I'll probably be able to get locos up this, no problem. Seems pretty steady. Usually way down here, so not even taking a lot of brakes to get down this or anything, so I can't imagine we're going to have too much of a problem coming back up this. And definitely a different look to the track than I leave. .48 seems to be handling it decent. Cars are good. Have to run around. Now we're going to need more, you know, lumpers, the next thing. And then we will actually get into making some money. Should have enough money now to pick up a few, at least a few of the smaller cars for running iron. Probably can't afford too many of the big hoppers yet. Those are pretty expensive. But I would think we can pick up a few of the little guys and actually start running some iron down. After all this, ripping out onto the flat. Uh-oh. No, we're gonna hit that. Yeah, there we go. So it did end up missing a few trees. Like I said, I absolutely hadn't been down here at all. Alright, and then that'll go. That'll go. Don't need the beepy beepy. What's rolling? I was gonna say, what is rolling? Stop these. Hey, stop. Alright, we'll get rid of that tree because it's in the locomotive. Looks like we are going to have a couple to re-rail. And definitely a few more trees to get rid of. Nope, 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 nope. Hold the phone. I don't know if I'm going to get by a single first run on this layout without bending a locomotive. I don't think we've had one yet. Alright, get rid of that. That. And then the rest, I think we're probably good there. So probably just 2 or 3 trees that we didn't get there. What the heck was that? Alright, let's go ahead and check the rest. Huh. This one don't want to roll, huh? Everything else wanted to roll, but not that one. We actually lost quite a few cars, apparently, in that crash. Why is it grabbing? That's why it's weird that those are rolling, but this one's not. I wonder if we can pick it up. What the heck? There we go. We can get it to roll. Just need to pick it up, put it back down. The loco, it doesn't like sitting there, apparently. No, I don't want the sugarcane car. I want the class 48. There we go. Got the loco. There we go. Brakes off. Probably still won't roll. There we go. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. And I think we'll just push the 48 back and grab it all up. Yeah. Whoa. What? Okay. That was awkward. Alright, everything is good. Set a brake. Would be nice if the loco's highlighted when you go to pin them, because they don't anymore, or at least some of them don't anymore. I don't want to say they all don't, because I don't know. Why is this? Let's see if we can just grab it and make it roll. There we go. Done. Alright, brakes. Double check brakes all the way down the line. Brakeman operations. There we go. That one off. How about this one? That one off. That one. And that one's good. That should be hooked up. So there we go. Alright. And of course, now we're out of wood. Not that we need to put a heck of a, you know what? I think we'll just run it out, because we're not really going to need it anyway. Oh, looks like you went with the red bridge there. That's cool. Haven't actually put any of those out. It's kind of more rusted than fire red, I guess. Almost. About the same color as the 48. So he did bring this out in front of the waterfall, which is a new one. I've never actually brought the rail out here in front of the waterfall, so different look for sure. Looks like you got all the legs nice and grounded through here, so that's all there. It's definitely a long curve out here. Almost made it the whole way with no trees. At least it wasn't my tree this time. So, that's a positive. I got all my trees. Still say it'd be nice if the snowplow cut trees in the summertime, and we could just turn around and hook the plow up to the front of the thing and have it plow off all the trees rather than actually having to cut them down. Be a use for the plow in the summertime, but I don't know. That's just me. I would definitely run the plow down the rail rather than having to cut trees. Happily. Almost looks like it wraps back underneath it, but not quite. That was awfully close. Oh, that's another one we're gonna hit. Wow, we somehow didn't hit that one either. Well, whatever. I guess we'll prune the trees later, but those are definitely going to have to go now. I might as well get them now, because if I don't get them now, I'll forget that they're even there. So, pardon the interruption to the run, but we're gonna whack those while we're here. Or I'll go buy them 17 times before I ever get rid of them. Anything that's actually in the rail, that one I think we'll actually leave. But those gotta go. So gone they are. Oh, sure. That one can go. Anything else while we're down here? Might as well get them all. Alright, now let's hope that we can actually get back up on this somewhere without having to go back to the moon. Try that one more time. Oh, wow. Can we not quite get... Yeah, see? That's kind of issue with holding that up that way, is that you end up a hard time getting up onto the track. So let's see. Weird that you don't just want to lay. What's your problem? Alright. This'll work. There we go. Nice and easy. Not really. It's kind of a total pain in the butt, but there we go. Now we're good. Back on track, if you will. Forward ho. All right. Let's see, switch to the wood bridge in here. Looking good. And I think that should now bring us into the smelter. Uneventful like. And there we go. So that brings us down the hill. And then we will head right on back up to the sawmill, though I think I'm going to go ahead and do that one on my own time as we've been up there. I think we're going to turn around and say, well, we made it. Interesting new trek, something I hadn't seen, something y'all hadn't seen. So there you go, you know, new to me and new for the channel. So there we go. We got the layout down. And I think we'll call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.